Coming to you live from Wind to Storm 2021 at the American Contractor stage. Check it out, American Contractor Show. Welcome back to the American Contractor Show live from Wind to Storm 2021. I got this dude right here with us. If you know who this guy is, or if you don't know who he is, you need to get to know who he is right away because he's the man, dude. It's so good to be with you. Jonathan Sherwood, the foam and coatings guy himself, is right here at the American Contractor booth. Welcome, dude.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure working with you guys, man. Love doing any type of things that we can do and work together and give away value to the industry.
Dude, that's what it's all about, man. And that's why I love doing stuff with you, too, because you have a passion for that, and you are doing that day in and day out, working with contractors from all over the country all the time, teaching them about foam and coatings and commercial roofing and how to get on more roofs. Like, it's awesome. Everything you're doing is so good, dude. So what's going on here at the show right now? Are you, like, getting to meet a lot of people and help them out?
Yeah, just wearing a lot of hats, but, you know, it's no secret. Like you said, you know, I have a huge passion for this industry, so we got the Roofers in Recovery booth over at 801. We've been doing that, then having our meetings each morning. We were only supposed to have 2, and we decided to carry it on till tomorrow morning. So, you know, 3 meetings, just trying to help out whoever we can. And then we got the Commercial Roofing Academy booth down here on the corner, which is the program that I do with the Reeds and Steve Patrick, where we get people into the commercial roofing market and kind of help them for an entire year. And then I have the Roofers Helping Roofers program, you know, where I help them with contract procurement and fulfillment, and kind of show them how to do what I do and duplicate myself. And then we have the Surefire Seamless Systems, which is our national foam and coating company.
Well, you're doing a lot, dude. And I know with Roofers in Recovery, I want to touch on that for just a minute, and then we'll go right back to other stuff because you guys are trying to raise money right now for that, right?
Absolutely.
So what I'm going to do real quick is I want to share this out to a bunch of people because I think everyone needs to watch this part because this is really important that we talk about this. Let's talk a little bit about what you guys are trying to do with Roofers in Recovery and where you guys are with that right now, because that's something that's obviously a huge passion of yours, right?
Absolutely.
So let's talk about that.
Yeah. So let's talk about some of the exciting things that we have going on. So we have 2 guys right now that we put into rehab that are actually getting ready to get out. So, you know, I say this all the time, you know, that new beginnings are sometimes disguised in painful endings. But the reality of it is it's the new beginning. And something that we talk about, too, is that, you know, each day recovery begins when one alcoholic addict shares experience, hope, and strength with another alcoholic addict. And that's really what we do. We share our experience, our hope, and our strength, and it helps to help people get happy, joyous, and free. And then we also vet individuals in the roofing industry that may be struggling with, you know, addiction or alcoholism, and get them placed into rehabilitation and then help them with recovery after. So we have 2 guys getting ready to come out. We got another couple that we're getting ready to send. So anytime that we get resources from anybody, what that actually goes to is placing guys in rehab, because I'm not sure how much folks really know, but that can cost anywhere from $10,000, $12,000, $15,000. So that helps us get individuals in there. So our goal while we were here was to raise as close as we could, or $50,000. And where we're at right now, I think we're right at 10. So, you know, we're hoping to have a good push the rest of today and tomorrow.
That's really awesome, you know, that you guys are doing that fundraising right now, because there's such a huge need for this. And what's the goal? Why are you raising the $50,000 though? It's to send more roofers to recovery, right? To rehab.
Individuals from the actual roofing industry. So not even necessarily just roofing contractors, but, you know, it could be vendors or anybody else that's in this actual industry.
Sorry. So that's cool that you guys are talking about all these roofers that are coming out of recovery right now, out of rehab, because of what you guys are doing at Roofers in Recovery, right? So I'm excited about it, and I think that the raising the $50K is really important right now. You guys are at what right now, you said?
I think we're just over $10,000.
All right, so we're just over $10,000. If you're watching this and you have a passion for seeing people's lives be changed, or maybe you need first off, if you do need to get into recovery, get in touch with these guys right away. If you know that you have an issue, you know that you have a problem that you're trying to deal with, and you need some help, these guys are here to help, right? Number one, let's make sure that opportunity is made available to everyone watching. And number two, if you want to donate, if you're watching this, you're like, hey man, this is something I'm passionate about. I share their mission and I share what they're excited about. Get in touch with Jonathan right away, because they desperately need to raise this money so they can help more people. And so it's really important that we get that $50K raise this week. So come by, if you're at Win the Storm and you're watching this, or you're watching this later on, come by the booth, hook up with them. I'm sure they can figure out a way to take your money, right?
Absolutely.
But other than that, like, at the end of the day, this is something that you guys are passionate about, and I want to make sure that we get that message out to the industry right away.
We appreciate that support too.
Yeah, so and I appreciate what you guys are doing, and I believe in this industry, and I love it, and I'm thankful that you guys care enough about the people, which is what the industry really is. It's people. It's not business. It's all people, and that you want to help everybody out. So thank you for all that. So, and we'll flip right into, while we're talking about you helping other people out, you're helping roofers out though too with their business through Roofers Helping Roofers. How's that going right now?
Roofers Helping Roofers has been incredible. You know, when I originally started that program, it had nothing to do with any type of monetary compensation. It was just the passion for the industry. Every time I went somewhere, guys were like, how do you get in commercial? How do you do what you do? I'd answer questions for them. They'd be on FaceTime with me. Before I knew it, developed into something that ended up getting trademarked and became an entire program. But there's really two types of clients. There's the guys that are doing 80, 90% residential, 10, 20% commercial, trying to get into that. And then there's the guys that are the titans of the industry, that are some of my friends that I work with, that just want me to come in and have aggressive turnkey pricing and get it done, no questions asked. So those are two predominant clients, and I love watching those guys that are doing predominantly residential become commercial players. Great example, good case study here, Select Construction. Those boys out of Fort Worth, a lot of guys know them. When I started with them, they were almost strictly residential. We ended up doing a few multi-million-dollar jobs. Now they got multiple offices. They're killing the commercial. They're up for top growth this year. They just bought a foam rig. I mean, and this is business, steal shamelessly. So it's like I go into it knowing that these guys are going to grow to be off on their own here in a little bit. And that was a great success story, and those guys are just crushing it. So it's really cool to watch the guys develop over time.
Dude, that's so cool, man. And it's such a cool program that is available now. I mean, you think about this industry, this stuff wasn't available 10 years ago,
no,
15, 20 years ago. Like, it was unheard of that another roofer is going to come into your business and help you grow your business. It's not going to happen, but now it's happening. It's possible. Thank you for that, and you guys for that effort and for doing those things and honestly helping these contractors out. So that's really cool, dude. Let's talk a little bit about your award tonight or tomorrow night. You're gonna get this award, bro. Like, it's happening.
Or you?
No, you're gonna get it.
Or you?
Let's be real. Okay, so Jonathan Sherwood is up for Marketer of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you
for the nomination.
Congratulations as well.
Yeah, I mean, but I know, like, at the end of the day, this is your award, dude. This is your year. I'm excited about you. I mean, I think it's awesome. If you haven't gone to vote, go vote for Jonathan. It's a great, dude. You've done such a great job. And I think that there's some big marketing and branding lessons that we can all learn from Jonathan Sherwood, for sure. But let's talk a little bit about that. What has been the biggest thing that you guys have really that you've accomplished in the last year that has been just revolutionary for you on the marketing side, or the biggest lesson maybe even?
We've learned a lot, but I would say full transparency for me, I'm just fortunate and blessed enough that I have a very creative videographer and even a better friend. I mean,
come on.
If it wasn't for Ishmael doing what he does, then nobody would see what it is. Nobody would be able to see what it is that what I actually get to do. So I mean, that's the rigorous honesty part of it. But some of the stuff that we've learned, I mean, you learn so much when it comes to marketing. You think you have it all figured out up here, and it's a very humbling thing, because what you think is going to be what works isn't always what works.
Yeah.
And I've told this story a few times, but like during COVID, some of the views and stuff slowed down, and I'm obviously a little bit like, okay, what's going on here? How come people aren't wanting to stop scrolling? How come I'm not capturing the audience anymore? And I'm talking with Ish, and he's like, COVID's going on. It's not that important right now. But then we go trying to put stuff that we think are going to work, and we might get 130 views, 200 views, and then we put a plastic monkey on and name him Spoonie Love from up above, and 1,000 people think he's great and 2 people want to do roofs. And I would have never saw that coming. Go on Amazon, spend $40, give the monkey a name, put him on, make people laugh, and then all of a sudden, here we go. It's time to do roofing again. But the main thing to it is going to be, and this is just my opinion, one, consistency. It's
Yeah.
got to be consistency, and it's got to be somewhere you put your head down and you're not looking at the light at the end of the tunnel yet. For me, I think it was 8 months before we landed our first 7-figure job, and it was really 18 months before I felt like it was just a consistent clicking when it came to social media and the marketing. The other thing is
a while.
capturing the audience and capturing the audience in a short amount of time. Now, let's be realistic. How many people are scrolling on their phone when they're sitting on the toilet? You know, we've all done it. You start putting on a video, it's too long. You don't want to watch any more of it. You got to be quick. You got to be in there, and you got to capture. What I've learned is I've taken that Gary Vee model.
Right.
For me, it's all about documenting what I'm doing, showing people how I do what I do, and giving away the value for free. So when they know that I pop up on the feed, they're going to say, okay, he's going to show me how he did this. I don't pay anything to do it, and I just got to duplicate it and put my own twist on it. So that's how I like it. In that, it generates organic opportunities for me that I will vet, because at this point I probably get 5 to 10 organic opportunities a week that I can vet, that we can turn into actual contract fulfillment of roofing projects. So that's really what it is for me, kind of in a nutshell.
Guys, this is why Jonathan is potentially the marketer of the year for 2020, because this is the stuff that changes your business and can really make you the expert. And you have that power. Like, everyone has that power to become that expert in whatever they want to be the expert in. Just a little bit of effort and, consistency, and you all of a sudden can become that just because, and you become good at it, though. Dude, no way. The man himself, Sam Taggart's over here.
There's Sam Taggart.
We're going to have to shoot with him a little bit.
Yeah. All right.
Look at that. We love Sam Taggart, dude. We're going to get him on a little bit, so. Hey, April 15th and 16th. Sam's going to be one of the main speakers at our next summit.
Awesome.
I'm really excited to have him there. So, but yeah, dude, so that's awesome. I appreciate what you're doing and all the stuff that you do for the industry, because your marketing is amazing. So let's talk a little bit, since we're talking about summits real quick. We got something special for you, too. That we're going to be doing together.
Yeah. I'm super excited. I'm going to be kind of co-laboring with you, actually. This thing that you flagship with the virtual conferences, it's second to none. When you asked me to come out to the original and the flagship, which was the summit.
The general summit, yeah.
Yeah, the general summit. I was like, man, I wonder how this is going to go. Obviously my mind starts spinning. It's like, how is this actually going to go? But it went so smooth, and all my industry peers that did it with me, we were very impressed. And you thought, kind of as a speaker, like, there's no room to control. There's no room that helps you speak. So it's a little bit of a different dynamic there. But there was so much positive feedback of people getting value, and you could not beat the dollar spent on the value you were getting.
Yeah.
There was no difference on the value you were getting from spending thousands of dollars to bring your team somewhere. Let's talk about, hey, if you bring 5 guys, by the time you get tickets, you get airfare, you get hotels, you could be upwards of $10,000, $15,000, $20,000.
Easy, yeah.
And you could get into yours for a C-note. I mean, everybody should have bought it. There was no reason absolutely anybody should not get tickets to your stuff, because they're getting the same hitters that are all over the industry for that price. And not only can they, if they don't have time to watch it at that moment, they can watch it at any point in time, and they can share it with their staff. I mean, I think you're on to something huge. So when you gave me another opportunity to kick something off with you, I was all in.
Well, dude, so for those of you guys that don't know, we're going to be doing a commercial roofing summit, but it's not going to be called that. It's going to be something else. But it's going to be the same kind of format with Jonathan Sherwood and his team, and they're going to be basically talking about how to build a commercial department, right?
Yeah. I think we should get into the nitty-gritty of all of it. One is, let's talk about some of the systems that are out there. You got your single ply, you got your foam and coatings, you got your shingles. Let's talk about how to obtain those contracts, how to create those opportunities. Then, there's commercial repairs, there's maintenance contracts. There's just so much that we can teach on it. And the good thing is, a lot of my team and I are already so saturated and immersed in that commercial culture from the Commercial Roofing Academy, the things that we do. I think you're going to have an all-star lineup, and it's going to be
amazing, dude.
There's going to be a lot of value for a little bit of expense.
Yeah, for a little expense and a little bit of time, you're going to get a ton of value that you can watch for months on end. I mean, half the people here probably have already forgotten what they heard yesterday. Yeah.
And as competitive as myself and my team is, we want to be the best thing that you've had so far, and that'll be, I think, the third virtual conference. So we're going for that to be number 1.
I'm excited about it, dude. So keep everyone that's watching this, just keep tuned in to what we're doing. We'll be announcing that really soon. The official dates for that, it's still in the works, but hopefully we'll knock that out this week. And start putting some marketing stuff together for that and get that out. But I'm really excited about that because that to me is next level. Like being able to reach more of the audience, more of the industry, and get more information to them. That's the whole goal. That's our passion. That's what we're all about. We're striving to make amazing headway in that part of the industry and get people the most value possible. And that's why I partner with like people like you, because you're doing amazing stuff, dude. So thank you. Yeah. So, any final notes today?
No, I mean, one thing I want to point out, if you're not aware, this is a perfect time to bring it up, but we have Surefire Seamless Systems. So that's National Fluid and Foam Company.
Yes.
Everything being done in-house. Travel everywhere nationally, getting it done. There's a lot of the titans in the industry that are already using us and kind of knocking some jobs out. So if you're interested in that, find me, DM me. We can definitely talk about it.
For sure.
And we're just here to help.
I'm excited about that. So make sure to check out Surefire. You guys got a Facebook page and stuff?
Yep.
Okay. I'll make sure to tag it.
All right.
But go check them out. Sign up, like it. I'll like it right away. I didn't even know that it was there. I would have liked it, bro. I'm sorry you didn't invite me. I'll go like it right now, though. So check out Surefire. Dude, congratulations on everything. It's been an amazing year for you. I'm excited about the rest of this year. Thank you so much for being such an awesome friend and for hanging out and being on the American Contractor Show and stopping by the booth.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, bro. Thanks so much for watching today's show. Make sure to like and subscribe our pages so that you can stay up to date with every episode. And by the way, this show is all about you, the American Contractor. Be sure to comment and let us know what you want to hear about and what subjects you want us to touch on. We'll be sure to include them in a future episode. Thanks again, and I hope you have a great day.